So yes, I gotta welcome everybody back to a new episode of Fresh and Fleet. This one's gonna be crazy, just again hitting up the swap meet and just coming up on something that I did not expect, and that's why it keeps me coming back. So before we get into the madness, I do gotta shout out the Mamba and the Mambasita. We got 8 in the back right there, because today is 224. You guys already know, number 2, number 24, Kobe and Gigi. I know the Staples Center is going nuts. Again, shout out to you, Kobe. Remember, if you guys are enjoying the videos and you do want me to make more, please do hit that like button. It really does help me a lot. As well as that, please hit the subscribe button if you're not already. Also hit that notification bell if you want to see when I upload immediately. You know what that means.
Oh, that's so sad. It's fake. It's a queen? Is that a queen? It's a queen! ¿Cuánto cuesta? Nice. All right, check this out. First scoop of the day, $2. We got the Honda Goldwing vintage snapback. Check out the corduroy with a little bit of wear. I'm gonna have to clean that up, but wow, look at the patchwork on there. Goldwing. You know about Honda, you know about the 70s, 80s. I have no idea, maybe motorcycle stuff. This is stuff that you wanna find. It's pretty cool. Onto it. Are you pissing? Are you pissing? Warning zone, this is crazy vintage for vintage sake. Remember, you guys, you want a mine to mine, not mine to find. Shout out, man. Shout out to the vintage miner. That's insane. So again, this is why I go back to the swap meet pays off, because literally coming from last video and I'm coming up on a Dollar Scoop Supreme 1998 box logo in the pile, and now in the pile I come up with some fiery pieces. It's insane. I'm hoping to get to the vehicle right now and then pull out one of my favorite ones to just show you guys the madness, and then I'll be back out. Onto it. All right, we're in the car right now before we go back in, but check it out, Papa Roach. We got 2000 right here on the Delta tag, and then we got Jerky Boys prank calls, man. If you guys know about this is insane. This one, I grew up on the Jerky Boys. It's got a front and back, and then we got a bunch of these Ed Big Daddy Roth rat fink tees, like a bunch of them. So I'm gonna have to go through them. I have to like clean them up. Look at the edges on these. Some of these are sweat, some of these are whatever they are, but I'm gonna do a big cleanup on them, and I'm coming back in. Oh yeah, I did come back in. You guys already know, search doesn't end, it never ends. It just takes a halt, takes a pause. Have you found anything good in the jackets or hoodies? Anything crazy? Know what it is? Head or gorilla?
Big ape,
yeah, big ape something.
No, sometimes they have a little tag inside too, right here.
Cool, thank you, gracias. Okay, I see it. I mean, is this real? Is this, did I take a chance? Did I take a chance, huh? $4 for the scoop? So, I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it's an Angry Vape Head hoodie. And maybe it's vintage, I have no idea. The zipper looks funny because I've seen the zipper before with like the little hole in it, but it's not a vape zipper. So it's not new, I can tell you right now. It's not a newer vape. It may be a vintage one. If you guys know, if you guys are vape heads or something like that, please comment down below, because it does have the tag with some X on it. I can see an orange X in there. And then right here, it has like a sizing tag that's missing also. So that's a natural for being a cheap hoodie. Usually cheap hoodies don't have that extra tag for sizing, so that kind of may be something. So I mean, coming from the pile and finding this, I don't know what to think, seriously. And what do you think about this one? Huh? What do you think about this one? Yeah, that was the homie right there, you know. I am very unsure about this. Like I said, you guys know, please comment down below or something, you know, somebody help me out here. Because with this vintage babe stuff, Oneida tags, and I've never seen hoodies. I've never seen zip up. This has a zip that goes to the neckline, so I don't know. Please help me. There you go. There you go. Hey, like I always say, you gotta give back, man. Onto it. And there we go, okay. We got a $10 scoop. I believe it's bootleg, but we'll be doing more research on that. Classic Versace V2. We got the big print. Again, I've been looking for some Versace shirt. I haven't came up on anything before, like very little, maybe like a logo, but look at that graphic. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Nice little come up, man. The weeks have been good to me. I don't know what's going on. V2 for the win. Oh yeah. All right, back out again, taking off.
And yes, I do gotta say, welcome back, and let's get in the recap because we got a stack and a pile. So if you guys are not into looking some vintage heat and you guys want to go, but if you guys want to stay, definitely stay. So let's set up first these three like single pieces that I did pick up. Well, that classic V2 Versace shirt, just amazing. Got a big Versace classic V2 right in the front, and it's definitely, this one's going in the stash. It's a size medium, but it does fit like a boxy large. I love it. Gotta rock the sunglasses now. Now this piece is crazy because I did find it, and you know, the people, they didn't know what they had. They didn't know what it was. An 80s Goldwing Honda GL. So this logo right here, I found it around 1976. They started implementing right here, and then they started changing throughout the years. You start realizing it just says GL, and then it's changed. Also some pictures right there, but this is a clean piece. Nice motorcycle history. Now this Angry Babe head, I have no idea authenticity. I still don't know. It does have a single tag within a smaller tag, which usually is a sizing tag. So is it vintage? I don't know. So pretty much all these pieces is $16 right here. You got the Versace for 10 bucks. You got the $2 Goldwing hat, and then you got the $4 Babe hoodie. Now this stack right here, this pile of stuff, okay, $35 found super farm fresh right in a pile of just, I have no idea. Again, that guy never has t-shirts, and I gotta be honest, but there's a few pieces in here, or one piece at least, that this guy came up to me and he found a piece though that he wanted to buy off of me. At the moment, you'll see it's big graphic, NBA. It's gonna be crazy. So let's get into these pieces right off the bat, and we're gonna start off pretty much one of my favorite pieces in this whole batch right here. Tag missing, but that's okay. 1991 Jerky Boys.
Washing your ass.
This is stuff I grew up with. Now if you guys like prank calls, you guys like crank anchors, this is what it's all about right here. I cannot believe it, but it's got a front and back. It does say Jerky Boys, does have the 91 to say love. 91 SM Taggart. On the bottom it does say, warning, this may offend some people. Oh, you gotta know that. If you guys are not privy to the Jerky Boys, I had all of them. I had like, I believe all the way to 3. These t-shirts, right off the bat, I will tell you right now, these t-shirts are going for 170, 150 plus. And I'm super happy about this one, let alone this being an XL, bigger size. That is crazy. This one right here pays for the whole $35 right here. Again, this is what it's all about. It was pretty much going to the bins without having to go to the bins. And you know what that means. Now, right here, this stack right here, like I was talking about, a big print right here does say Ed Big Daddy Roth. If you guys know Rat Fink, drag racing culture, then you guys know these tees, because I believe they are from either the late 80s or into the 90s, because some of these are licensed by Big Mouth Incorporated. I don't know where they came from, but I gotta show you guys the graphics. So you guys already saw this piece, but it does have the back. But I love about this one, so this is actually supposed to be right on the pocket area right here, and then this is supposed to be on the back, and the fact that it's switched, I love that. But out of all the Rat Fink tees, this one's one of my favorites. That's just insane because it does say Sidewalk Surfing. It's got that crazy graphic. Look at this thing, I mean it. Right in the front, you can see some staining. I mean, I couldn't get it all out. I did the best I could. Look at that graphic right here. And again, I don't think I said it, but all of these are single stitch tees, but the graphics are insane. Another one right here, I'm gonna go through these, I'm gonna bang them out right now. This one actually says Mother's Worry, and you got that drag racing style, just amazing. Look at that. And again, the front too, it's got a little bit of wear right here, but look at that graphic. It's just, I can't even get into it. Check out this one. This one's no color. It actually has a licensing, so this actually says Ed Roth 84. And then you flip that one around, just look at this. Look at that, Merc on a Mission, Lake Pipes Save Lives. I love that. All licensing, and you got Rat Fink himself. just not in the color. Another piece right here with say Seek, and it's got like rattlesnake right in the front. Now this one right here, graphic on it is just amazing. It does say good things never die with Ratfink, and you got his hand right there sticking out with the eyeball. It's just insane coming up on all of these at a spot where I did not expect to come up on t-shirts. I never do. Single stitch. This is a made in USA. I came up on like a 2003 Flaming Lips before, and the thing sold up for like 60 bucks. I couldn't believe it. This on the other hand right here, check out this one. Again, single stitch tee, made in USA, Flaming Lips. Just crazy. The embryonic amazingness is going off right here. I cannot say it. Look at the graphic and just bathe in it. I mean it. Bathe in the embryonic fluid. Yummy. This one, I got a crazy story about this one. My dad had the same exact t-shirt back in the day. Reggae Roots Jamaica Good Beer, a red stripe shirt. He remembers where he got it from. He got it from a giveaway place, but he didn't get it through the giveaway, if you know what I mean. Now this one is crazy because I came up on a vintage giant tee before, but it was an alchemy tee, and this one is actually a 1994 graphic right there, but you flip that around and good times are coming. I mean, look at that. Just amazing. The flames with the skulls, and you got Giant licensing 1994. If you guys know all these band tees and everything on Giant, you know Giant. Gosh, we were just hitting the top, man. We were just hitting the top. So check us out. We got the Black Flies. I love the graphic on this and just what it says because it's just insane. So it's kind of got that little box logo front right there, Black Flies. Check out what it says. Rough sex, hard sex, good sex, Black Flies. Spellouts for days. Now this one is a little sad. Rollin' Hard shirt. I found one before in the Laugh Now Cry Later. A Hard Life on the bottom. 1997 Rollin' Hard. Not too crazy. You got the graphic, got the lowrider, got the girls, got the skulls, and he turned that around and does say Rollin' Hard right here. But what it does have is paint. So you can see someone use this as like a painting shirt. So, you know, it is what it is. It is vintage and it's pretty cool. Now this one had heavy staining on the front, or extra large. It is a Mighty Mouse embroidered tee, very vintage. It is a single stitch again. There we go, Mighty Mouse for the win. This one was kind of weird. I mean, if you guys know about the Woodstock tee, this is a 1995. I saw that it's like the Woodstock design with the bird, but the bird is actually dead and it's hanging from the guitar string. 107.5 Buzz Music Festival, but it was sponsored by Blockbuster Music and Light Ice. Poor bird. So this one's a single stitch tee, Lucky Strikes Again, and it's for the book. Now this one's like a heavy metal band, I believe. So it does say Yexode at the top and Ritual on the bottom. It does have this crazy graphic. This is actually one of the smaller tees, and it does show them like dancing around some type of fire with like a demon coming out of the top. Just another crazy piece, single stitch. Always good. So you got the god Hermes on there, and he's missing his shoes, and he's actually looking up and he wants roller skates, and you flip that around. It's actually for the Discover card. It says if you don't got it, get it. Now this is crazy because this is a single stitch tee again. I love the fact that this one actually has the tag, size XL. This one's a crazy piece right here. This is bringing back some memories, except the London part. So Tower Records is the first place I ever got. First album, Eminem's Marshall Mathers was my first album to pick up right there. Check it out, Tower Records, London, and it is a sick piece. It's probably a size medium or large, and I love that. Now speaking about Tower Records and some music, Papa Roach 2000 tee is a size large on a Delta. Gotta love to see that Papa Roach right there. Now we got two TRL t-shirts right here, some adult extra larges, fabrics made in USA. So you guys remember when MTV played music? I mean, it is what it is. So I gotta say, now this one is very interesting. This one is an awesome skate piece that I was surprised finding in the pile right there. So it does have a neckline that has been sliced down, SUAS, so Shut Up and Skate, 1984, Dallas, Texas, Clown Ramp, November 10th, a Neutron production. That is an amazing piece. Again, single stitch. I wish there was a tag, but there's no tag. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research on Shut Up and Skate because this is an amazing part of skateboard history. 1984. Now we got a vintage single stitch Star Trek tee. This one actually had staining that went like this, and it pretty much disintegrated out. You can see a little bit right here, but that's pretty cool to say Star Trek. And yes, it is single stitch. Now this one's very interesting because I looked up online and I found a black one going for some bank and people were asking about it. So that's a Sickening Gore. That's a Destructive Reality Tour in 1994. And you got Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, France, Spain. I'll be doing more research. So being from the area of the San Fernando Valley, if you guys know the adult film industry, Vivid's not too far away. So this one's actually VCA Pictures. You got the front right here graphic, and then you got the girls on the back, and they look very 90s. It does say Enjoy too on the bottom. T-shirt and is a bigger size. We'll see what we do with it. This one is very interesting. It does have a comic. It does say Peter Bage's Hate Comics. You got the big graphic right here, just crazy. It does say Satan's Polka Fiends. You guys know I love that. Peter Beige trademark right here. So this is some vintage comic stuff, and that is just awesome coming up. Now let's get into this one. I was surprised because when I found it, I just grabbed onto it. You know, I was wondering, what is this blue logo? S looking like Superman. This can't be Superman, right? I have a 1997 DC Comics licensing, and I looked it up, and I was surprised to see that there was a certain time, Superman Dark Era, I guess they were saying, that a lot of comic fanatics and some people want to forget, but they went into different design of how Superman looked and just everything. I mean, it doesn't go for too much money. Again, maybe 30 and up. A nice vintage single stitch piece also. So coming out of these two pieces, this was the piece that the guy was asking me for, and he was trying to buy it from me on the spot. So these are actually licensed by Change of Sports 1993. Check out that Hornets graffiti on the bottom right there. Just check that out. Check out the Hornets graphic of the mascot, and then check out this guy like dribbling right here. That's insane. Just coming towards you looking like, you know, Dragon Ball Z or like Goku, slamming that rim and taking it and taking off running. I don't know. These are both single stitch tees and big graphics. It's a little bit different. Got the guy here, the graphic looking pristine, about to slam dunk into the basket. Got the New York Knicks logo. Again, this one's also a 1993 Changes Sports. What's different about this one is actually it has signatures from all the New York Knicks, including Patrick Ewing. And this one actually has the Tultex tag still on it. Both size extra larges. So there we go. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys stayed with me that whole time, going down to the line of those stack of t-shirts that were stacked up to here, you guys stuck with me. I just gotta say thank you, and thank you. If you guys know what the pieces are all about, the vintage heat pretty much. I just love the fact that just starting out with the end all be all Jerky Boys prank calls, I was so into that growing up. Being that hard hitting of a piece, it's just insane. Going to those Rat Fink pieces where you know those tees go for some bank. Ed Roth, shout out to you again. Like I said, it is a lot of vintage heat. I love that. And with that, I'm just gonna say what I always say. Hit that sub button because more videos are coming. This was Mitt from Fresh from the Flea.